Hello, hello, it is me, Huffy, your bear. Eggy, hello, hello, good morning to you. Good morning. Let me swap over. Hmm. Okay, I think that works better. All right, gonna be continuing here with Zero Escape. Yes. The game plan is, let's see, where were we at in the flowchart? We were restarting from somewhere. Oh, that's right. We are here in the second one, going down. This is all new. And then I guess we'll get these two endings. And then after that, I'm not sure if I should go here and go down this tree or do the other one, because this is a complete blank and looks like there's a lot of diverging paths over here on this part. So I'm not too sure yet. Oh man, did I freeze? I froze. Webcam keeps... Maybe it's because it's dark. Yeah, maybe it's because it's dark. Let me turn on my computer's lights so I have some light. There we go. All right. Yeah, the light helped out a little bit. Forgot, I did watch the VOD. So you got 10 Myojis ending. Any concern that Zero Senior gave you a code for a bomb? Yeah, actually. And because it's been a while since that stream, I don't remember what the code is now. Hopefully the character, hopefully Sigma remembers it on his own and I don't have to worry about it. Actually, that's right. Where's my notebook? My handy dandy notebook. I'm going to need that. So tonight's stream will not be too long because I just got a notification from my dentist saying, hey, Huffy, you have a meeting with me tomorrow at 9 a.m. So, yeah, I completely forgot about that, but I guess past Huffy set that up in advance. So I've got gotta get my fangs cleaned tomorrow. So yeah, we won't have like a 5-hour stream tonight. We're just gonna see what's going on here. So yeah, we're in this room now. 3 treatment pods in the pod room. Numbers on the end of each one. 1, 2, and 3. Is there anyone in those though? That's it for that dialogue. It's a plant. Look at these lush green leaves. This sturdy, thick clover, please. It looks like it's full of energy and stamina. How does it's a shame her voice actress didn't say that line. Did you notice there's something stuck in the trunk? It looks like a piece of green plastic. You didn't write it down? Actually, let me go through my notes. Maybe I did write it down at the time. I did write it down. Okay. Past Huffy wrote it down. Alright. So we have that code here. Cool. So if need be, we can refer to that. Looks looks like it's really in there. I guess we'll just have to take the whole thing then. Huh? Well, that plastic thing could be important. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, it really took the whole plant. Can't pull it. I wonder if we're gonna have to cut it out. Maybe we'll find some plant shears. There's a button under the screen. Push it then. Right. And there. Hey, it turned on. Looks like there's something on it. Oh shit, what the heck is this? It says start in the corner there. Maybe it's a board game. You have found an image of a board game. You can review it in the archive. Alright. Or I have to go do that another time. Oh, it's a lion. I guess it's supposed to be eating a sun. Nice lion. It's a pretty realistic painting. It's a really, really real lion. Don't sing in a whisper like that. It's creepy. It looks kind of like he's coughing up a hairball. I think he's trying to eat something, not cough it up. He's trying to eat a hairball? Probably something else. What? I don't know. There's just a hole there. So we need to put something through the hole. Yeah, I think so. Maybe we can put the plant in there. No. Jellyfish. Oh my gosh. Aliens. Pretty sure they're just jellyfish. Aliens. There are 3 jellyfish. 2 yellow ones and a purple one. What's that inside the purple one then? Is it digesting human flesh? Why would you even think something like that? I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. I wonder if we can get it out. That could go in the lion. Metroid. I've never actually played a Metroid game. Never at all. I know that Metroid Dread kind of looked cool. I didn't end up buying it for my Switch though. And I saw there was a Metroid Prime remaster, and it's supposed to be amazing on the Switch. I didn't get it either. I didn't think I would even play them if I got them. There's just so much other stuff. I didn't want to try a new franchise. Apparently, though, like, Metroid is like the... How do I say this? Like, the Metroid fan base is like the one that's like the worst taken care of by Nintendo. If that makes sense. Like, it took them forever to get a new game. And when Metroid Dread came out, they were expecting Metroid 4 or Metroid Prime 4. So they were like, you know, what is this? And then Prime got remastered, and then they're still waiting on Prime 4. Plant over here too. This one's all withered. A piece of plastic stuck in it too. Guess this doesn't come out either. Might as well take this one too, pot and all. Right, that's the withered plant. Ooh, a binder. Piece of paper in it. How to open the pod room door. A tablet. There's a message on it. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. What the hell is that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. Yeah, we don't have those shapes just yet. Don't you remember what it said in the tablet? Like 4 pieces, 1 piece. Those pieces. Okay, but what board game are you talking about? You already forgot? No, I didn't forget. Let's check it. In the archive. Doesn't help, Metroid entries are kind of sausage water. That's the thing, I have no, like, 0 frame of reference for that. but I'll believe you. I just remember when Metroid Prime came out. That was like when Halo was in its crazy days. Everyone was playing Halo. And I remember my buddy who didn't have an Xbox at the time was playing Metroid on his GameCube. And everyone was like, "What are you doing, man? You should try this." And then he tried Call of Duty 2 and Halo 2. And then he stopped playing Metroid. I think he played Metroid when the remaster came out, but like he went back to playing Call of Duty after that. He just couldn't get with it anymore. I'm not looking forward to the rebuilding mandates like Rec Algo. I've seen the thing when the Arknights channel posted that in the Discord. I didn't take too good of a look at it though. Alright, it says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters for the first password. If this starts here, is I don't get this at all, actually. Does that mean when it's M, it starts from M? So it'd be KASY for the password? Or is it starting from here? Oh, actually, it's... Yeah, wait, no, this one's counterclockwise. Well, let's try those. No. Yeah, what could this be then? Maybe I'll get more info. A wall clock. Nothing strange here. It's missing hands. Totally looks like a regular clock to me. Abnormality number 1. No hands. I guess it doesn't have any. What do you mean you guess? How could you miss that? Can you imagine there's kids out there who have no idea that this is even a clock because they don't know how to read analog clocks? They just have digital clocks. They would just be completely lost in the sauce. Abnormality number 2. There's some weird green glowy thing. Oh yeah, there is. What is that? I guess there's no way to know without taking it out. But there's a cover, right? You can't take it out. What? Yeah. There are kids out there that do not know how to read a analog clock. I'm serious. It's real. You can look it up. And it won't open. Shoot. Well, duh. There's no way it's going to be that easy. So if we want this green thing, we have to figure out a way to get the cover open. Yup. Abnormality number 3 is there's a hole in the bottom left corner. Huh. I wonder what it is. I think it's probably a keyhole. Oh, then that means... Wait, we can think later. I've got 2 more points of abnormality. Number 4. Turn your attention to the other side of the clock. Specifically the bottom right corner. What do you think these are? 2 slots painted red and green. Do you think they're for memory cards? They sure look like they are. I think they're from our plants. Number 5 is about number 4. Look, see where it says number 4 in the clock face? That no 4 is the 5th abnormality. Does that mean this is the 4th clock? Anyway, those are the 5 weird things about this clock. Where were you looking anyway? At the clock? Then your eyes must be worse than I thought. Clover, please, give us a break. Give us a break here. This is the green slot. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut those plants up somehow. Won't open. Control panel in the middle. With the correct 4-digit code. You can use the hit and blow numbers to determine the correct order. For each of the numbers that is the correct number and in the correct place, you'll get 1 hit. For each of the numbers that is the correct number but not in the correct place, you will get 1 blow. You have 10 guesses to figure out the password. If you guess wrong 10 times, the code will reset and you must start over. Huh. Hey Zig, welcome in, welcome in. We were just talking about how there are kids out there that don't know how to read clocks. They can only like read it if it's digitally, but if they see like the clock face and hands, they won't have any idea what's going on. To blow. Okay, so 2 and 4 are our correct ones. One hit. I think it might be, it's either 3 or 5. One blow. I thought I'm supposed to be keeping these hits. Reese's flavored toothpaste down here, apparently. Oh, man. I think the most candy-like toothpaste I've ever had was like the cinnamon one, and I hated that. Hated that with a passion. Okay, I'm pretty sure 3 is our hit. Yeah, it's 3. But now I only have 4 tries left to get 4 other digits. It's a logic puzzle, right? Yeah. All we know so far is that 3 is the second digit. Hmm. Three blow means that they are in incorrect spaces. There we go. Just gotta cycle till you get it right then. That was a stroke of luck. Looks like that was the answer. That was lucky, yup. Seems to have unlocked. Oh man, we're not gonna be trapped in here, are we? Looks like there are 3 pods. 1, 2, and 3. There are numbers on them, but you can't really see them from here. They've got handles. They're for opening the pods up. Let's try opening. It's empty. It's empty. Wait, there's something written on the inside of the cover. What does it say? Looks like a digital clock. 11:1. Let me write that down. Pod 3, 11:1. I feel like it might be missing a digit though. Yeah, it might not. Message on the screen. Internal maintenance still. A key. Yep. It's gonna go into the clock. A clock. Did you think it was a nipple with 2? No. No. Of course not. The hands are pointing to 6:20. Pod 2. 6:20. Maintenance complete. Activation chip. Work into one of these things, right? Yeah. Oh, that would help him out. This is a clock. The hands are pointing to 7:15. Odd one. 7:15. I'm happy these segments aren't dubbed. I kind of wanted to hear Clover talk about the plant, though. See the 12? That's the top. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, she was right. 7:15. Oh, and there's another key. White key. A dimple key. Cover for pod 1 is blank. Alright, back out here. Maybe the dimple key goes here. Not that key. There we go. What the hell? There's a second lid. It's got a hole in the middle. It's not meat. Whatever. Oh, those are gonna... Oh, they're not even gonna sting you. The water's hot. Then these bubbles, it's boiling. No jellyfish could survive in boiling water. They are aliens. Okay, we should try to get the purple one to rise up to the top somehow. If we get it right under the hole, you can move the 3 jellyfish by clicking and dragging the mouse keys. Move the purple jellyfish to the hole using the water currents in the tank. If you move one of the yellow jellyfish to the hole instead, you are a failure and we are very disappointed in you. Damn. These localizers saying that though. There we go. Gotta grab a jelly fast. Is this a real jellyfish though? Artificial jellyfish. Okay, so they're not alive. Don't give it a name. Just wants to give you a hug. That's not meat. It's a lens. Oh, it's a tile. I guess it is only red on one side, so we can give that to the lion. Yep, fits perfectly. Don't think it did anything. Huh? What the heck is this? A laser. Oh, you're gonna look directly at the laser, Sigma? That's bad for your eyes there. What is it lasering to? It's a pod 3. Maybe if we go back in there, it'll do something. Damn it. Ooh. So now it's changed to "15 minutes after midnight or noon." Oh, I guess they want me to comment on it first. Maybe I need to click on it. Over 15 now. Yep. Okay. We have that flag triggered. Did you see the movie I posted? I have not. I haven't really looked in the Discord yet, aside from the mobile games channel. I'll have to take a look at it. What movie is it? Okay, got it. It's open. Chip with number 1 written on it. Oh, it's a blue card though. Does this TV have... Oh, actually, maybe the tablet has a memory card reader. No. Come on, for the tablet, it had some kind of login screen, right? You need a 4-letter password. We got the numbers 1 through 4 on the left side. I do think there's a connection, Clover, but I haven't really figured that out. It's called Deadware. Okay, let's lower my tracking quality to that. Okay. That should work better. Deadware. Oh, is that one of those horror movies that integrates technology into it? Those are cool. So like a haunted piece of software. Zig, you still here? Can you make sense of this? Because I'm not sure I can make sense of this. Don't JPVAs go even higher? That's why I normally mute the voices if possible. I only mute sometimes. Or I leave the voices on, but I skip past dialogue after I read it, so their voices end up clipped. I saw a trailer and I've got hopes. Oh, that sounds good then. Let's see here. I can do a quick check while we're live. Looks like it's free on Tubi and Roku. Ooh, it's free on Prime. Okay, we can watch it on Amazon. So the movie is about two friends using a webcam and stumble across a mysterious browser game that may be haunted. Ooh, that sounds cool. Alright, I'll add it to the watch list. Alright, so we're all set for that. Back to this puzzle, though. Maybe I'm supposed to start with the 4. So, like, T would be 4. 3 would be O. 2 would be B. 1 would be C. So, C-bot. Maybe that's what it is, because I put in the other way earlier. No, that's not it. The tablet said there's 2 passwords. The first one is 4 shapes. And the second password is 1 shape. And then Clover is bringing our attention to this board game thing. But then it's also starting at M. I tried the starting there earlier. Well, I think I put Cassie, not MCAS. Maybe we could try MCAS. No, that's not it either. Does M and H mean minute and hours? What were those times we got again? For pod 1, we had 7:15. Oh, you mean read this like a clock? We only have 3 pods though, not 4. Unless you count the second thing that the laser revealed. Alright, let's try that for 1. That would be 715. If A would be 6. H would be 9. There would be 4 in the middle. I'm actually not sure what that would be. There'd have to be more. Oh, like start from here. Hours would be 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. M would be 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. AY. So 715 is 15 clockwise and 7 counter. Yeah, that's pretty sure that's what I just did, right? If starting at T would be 0, going down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless it's counting T as 1, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would be S instead. I guess I can take note of both. $15 would be either. Yeah, I got Y for that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it'd be S or S. Might be S. SS then in that case. That wouldn't be right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess so. Alright, well, I took note of those. Let's try another one. Pod 2, 620. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I knew this was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that would give us, if we were going with S and S for the first 715, that would be SSL, or SSSL, which is not that. Let me make sure I fucking counted that right again. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. Yeah, that's for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so going that, this would be S. What other times you have? 7, 15, 6, 20, and then 11, 1. Or 15 after noon. I only remember 6:20. Yeah, 6:20. 6:20 was the second one. So SL does not work. So we could try the counting them as 0. I guess it's counting them as 0. This shouldn't count, actually. I shouldn't do that. So yeah, we'll go with that SS. 620 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry, shit. Counterclockwise for hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I might have mixed them up earlier. Alright, we'll do that. S. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y. Alright, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 still being L. SYYL. No. Oh yeah, this one's kind of a pain in the ass. If I just subtract minutes from hours, I get, assume T equals 1. I got pass from the 3 times we had. Subtract minutes from the hours? How'd you get to that point? Let's see, 7 minus 15. That would give us -8. So that, like, 8 going counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be A. Or you just went forward to get P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With no negatives there. 15 clockwise -7 counter. Wow, this is a tough puzzle. If you got PAS from the 3 times we had, the other time was 0, 15. So you would do 12. I'm sorry, 15 minus 12 there. Yeah, the 4th time we got was 15. Aside from 11, 1. I guess you could consider that 11, 10 also. What if it's something dumb like it's pass? No, it's not it. Where it's so easy. Yeah, so technically we got 4 times. 7:15 for pod 1, 6:20 for pod 2. Pod 3 was originally 11:10, and that became 12:15 after we added the laser to it. So those were the 4 times. I guess it might not even be 11:10. It might have been just... It was like 11:1. Missing a digit. I'm only assuming it's 11:10. We couldn't use 11:01 though, like at all. Because these are basically all multiples of 5. $12.15? Yeah, 0015 is basically 12.15. Right? Because going back to our clock, right? 0015. Where did you get that, since you said there were 3 pods? There are 3 pods, but you put the laser on pod 3 after it says 11:1, it becomes 0015. Since we have an analog clock here, 0015 for military time is 15 minutes after midnight, right? That's the start of the day, 15 minutes after midnight. But if you're using an analog clock and it doesn't differentiate between AM or PM, you don't know, it just says 12. One could also assume that it would be 12:15. Oh, but this clock says number 4, so the 4th letter has to be here. Oh yeah, that's true too. I guess we have to get the hands then. We really need to... These are probably hands, actually. The plastic that's sticking out of the trunk. Oh. If that's boiling water... Oh, we can't stick the plants in there anymore. Do we still have the jellyfish? We don't still have the jellyfish. Chip with number 1 written on it. Maybe we could plug it into that terminal. I didn't think to do this earlier. Yeah, there's a memory card reader. Shit. Oh look, the color changed. I think it says something too. Shoot, we were missing this. Before use, this system must be initialized. Please perform the following tests. 1. Treat vegetation. 2. Freeze vegetation. Until the tests are complete, the pod will not function with a human occupant. What the heck is this? We can't put a person in there until it runs its tests. Seems pretty clear to me. Don't worry, we just need to run the tests. Freezing would probably be the healthy plant. Shoot. More steps that we missed. Alright, treatment will be this one. Withered plant down. Identifying subject done. Alright, treatment cycle. Treatment complete. Oh, it's a healthy plant. The heck is this? No way. Did you remove the memory card? You did. Well, it doesn't show any of the other stuff. This time it's the healthy plant's turn. Diagnosing subject done. Freeze cycle. Ooh, that's frozen. The leaves are all crunchy. Oh, snap. Just help me clean it up. And how convenient, a green SD card. You don't even really see green SD cards anymore. Or not even green SD cards. SD cards in general. It's all about micro SD cards now. You'd never think he's sick. What do we do now? Closing the cover like we did before. Diagnosis, single human occupant. Readout of Quark's vital signs. Radical 6 virus detected. System is not equipped to treat Radical 6. Alleviate symptoms but cannot cure viral infection. What the heck? It says it can alleviate the symptoms. It says more. So small SD. Yeah, micro SD. Inducing a cold sleep state. Preserving cellular structure. Preventing viral spread. Cold sleep? What the heck is that? I have no idea. But remember the freezing test? He'd be incredibly fragile. We need to get out of here and tell everyone else about this. No question. What if he got smashed like the plant? No, it is. Alright, I guess we'll leave him there for now. And put those memory cards in the other one. But yeah, micro SD cards work on handhelds, older Android phones, older Android tablets, Nintendo Switches, they still work there. Ooh, so that's how we get the hands. What a weird clock. So this time is 4:10. Or, I'm sorry, 4:05. Four o'clock, 5 minutes past. Let's write that down. .05, which would be past. Which would be past with your instructions. That would be 4 minus 5, right? Which would be 1. T. Wow. Shout out to you, Eggy. You're so smart. I'm not gonna lie. I would have probably been stuck here for like hours without you. Huh? It's a password for the safe. A tablet. 1 piece for the second password. If I touch it, the screen changes. Alright, one piece for the second password. Did we find anything for the second password just yet? It was just T? No. We need the 15 one. So, like, do you move across the board with only one piece? I think so. So we need a time for that too, right? Can't really think of any other. The second one is still a mystery. One piece for the second password. What does one piece mean? If one piece were so simple, Luffy would have already found the treasure by now, right? Unless they mean pod 1. Maybe pod 1's time? Pod 1 was 7:15, which was P. Maybe it was just P. No, maybe it's PPP. No. Let me write down this code too, though. It's a board game. You gotta think of it like one. Yeah, if I'm imagining this to be a 3D thing, one piece would just be the first piece, right? We'd have to get another time from somewhere. No other dialogues there. If you had one piece and 4 times, would that still be this one? One piece for the second password. The first letter would still be P, but the other 3 would be different letters. Yeah, but it's like, how do we get those? If we're still going by pod 1. Yeah, the times we have. And if we got passed with those, maybe we just have to rearrange 7:15. Because if it's PM, 7:15 could also be read as 19:15, right? And damn it, I fucking froze again. Okay, there we go. Either way, 15 minus 7 brings you to P. Then we move 26, but since we only have one piece, yeah, if we have 19. One player in a board game gets 4 dice rolls. Yeah, but then they would be... Each roll was represented by a different time, though. Right? Because if we just did the same result every time, it wouldn't work. The dice rolls don't change, just the players. Oh, from like where he was at? So if he was at P would be our new starting point. So, shit, what did we do for 20 minus 6 again? That would be 4. I'm sorry, that would be 14. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shit, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so PT. And then this would be the 15 minus 0, 1, which is 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. PTA. And then 405. 5 minus 4 was 1. So that would be A again. So that would be PTAA. Or if I shift my numbers, that would be POSS. No. No. Alright, let's do that again. Starting here with P as our 1 to get over it. Right, this one was 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then from there, 15 minus 0 is 15, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is going to be poor. And then 1. For 5 minus 4. 1. Shit. Is it poor? Man. I was thinking it would be like time related too. So I was going to try to brute force it. This one is different. God damn. That was very hard. I'll blame it on stuff like Silent F. Kind of done. Silent F's puzzles were pretty hard. I'm sorry. They were pretty tough. Oh, whoops. Alright, that's the gold one. I actually want to replay Silent Hill F. I don't think I'm going to do that on stream, though. It's so demanding, like, I have to lower down the settings to be able to stream it while playing. I wanted to try playing it with it not really held back. Completed. Phew, it's open. Good job, that's twice. That thing looks dangerous. You mean this gun thing? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I think it's just an injection gun. It's a helpful tool. Oh, and this is what they used in those other timelines. I thought we just picked that up in the infirmary, but I guess they got it from here. Label says neostigmine. Huh? What'd you say? Neostigmine? Why, does that mean something? Let me see it. Neostigmine. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. No good. I can't remember. Don't think it's bad, though. Do you have any proof? Nope. Of course not. Could you let me hang on to this? Are you sure it's not dangerous? What would you do if it was? Yeah, what would you do, Clover? I trust you. Do we really, though? Well... No, I think I can say that I trust Clover. It's funny you mentioned Geostigma. I guess I'm one of the few people who owns the 4K version on Blu-ray of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. It's actually really, really good in 4K. I liked it a lot. It's a good movie, I think. Thanks. Then how about I let you take me on a date sometime? If we get out of here in one piece, Clover. Yeah. Moving on. We've still got a bunch of stuff in here. I think we can already tell that Sigma is weak to Clover because he actually, in that other timeline, he fell for her bait and let her escape. First, we've got a map. 4B. Floor A is the top floor. If we took the elevator down to get here, right? Yep. Next, some gray cards. Key cards. They've got moons on them too. These must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about. There are two of them, just like with the sun keys. One for you and me, and the other one's for Quark. But he's out of it. Well, there's not much point in giving it to him. I'll hang on to it for now. What's next? A piece of paper with something written on it. Here are some more AV Games rule for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, all 3 of us can't not vote. One of us has to. So either you or me, you mean. Oh well, there's no reason not to pick ally anyway. We gotta get out of this room, and that'll be easy. Look at the last thing. Let's go. What are the chances she'll use it on you? Pretty high, actually. Clover is someone who's, unstable in some scenarios. We know this from prior games. But she's like, you know, able to hit someone with an axe that she was just, being consoled by earlier. So I totally believe if that is something negative, she could easily inject someone with it. I still think she killed, our girl in that other timeline. She probably injected her with that gun, actually, by mistake. And then freaked out when she collapsed.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Oh, it's that Clover. I remember now. Yep, it's the same Clover. She's just a little bit older.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
I think she said it's been 1 year for her since the last game. From the true ending of the last game.
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
Why would they do that? Whatever, we should be heading back anyway. I headed for the door.
Wait!
What's up, Clover? What is it? I turned to see her pointing toward the wall.
The screen, it changed. The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
Oh yeah, it says recent operational records. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That had to be Quark. I read on. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. What is all this?
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people actually. 1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
That's before we all woke up, huh? I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So the 3 people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah, if you count the old woman we found, that'd be 10, wouldn't it? So who were the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me! How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
It doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That's...
I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time, though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell if I know.
Hmm.
Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why?
Could it all be a trick?
A trick?
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
So you're saying it was just a joke? Oh, and I'm not moving again. What is going on with VTube Studio today? Maybe it's my camera.
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible, right?
Right. No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
And you're thinking of Alice. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
We double-checked that Quark was alright and then hurried out. Alright, let's go. Alright, back to the elevator. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so.
She is very Flintstone, isn't she?
This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
So it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are white.
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look.
I knew it. These are chromatic doors. See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
We both have 6 BP right now.
Oh, that's if we betray Quark. Yeah, that's true.
We're
So,
a pair, right?
Yeah.
And who's our opponent? Exactly.
Quark.
But he's in the pod right now, so...
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has
That's definitely gonna be a
passed,
bad ending. We
any
should get it.
non-voting parties will automatically ally.
You aren't saying we should pick betray, are you?
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not. I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, K, and Phi.
Yeah, she's already betrayed us in another timeline.
What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
That's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Vi and Luna are playing against Tenmyoji. He's only got 1 BP left though. I don't really think they'd pick Betray. If Tenmyoji picked Ally, they'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay, and Alice is BP.
No! Don't even think about that!
I agree, but her BP is the same as Tenmyoji, so unless Dio is willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Yeah, that is generally the best defensive choice.
But if Dio chooses Ally, then Kay would have 9 BP.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that Kay will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
I don't know, but it's possible.
No, it's not!
Well, we can think about how we're gonna vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. My gosh, and I stopped moving again, dude. Alright, this will be the last time I mess with it. If I freeze again, I'm just gonna freeze again. Yeah? Yeah, it's just not cooperating with me. Okay.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit, and after a few moments I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. And she still has the injection gun. That's kind of worrisome now. This. Warehouse A.
Clover.
Alice,
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
are we the last ones?
Yes.
Hey, where's Quark?
Tenmyoji's expression was furious. From the way he was stomping towards me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably.
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, all right?
Well, you can go take a look at him if you want.
Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay. Come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyoji followed at her heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone. Oh, she's not going to be with me in the booth when I vote. Alright, you guys got some explaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? Let me guess, it was fucking Dio, right?
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Phi gestured toward the line. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person jumped the gun?
Yes.
Well then who was it?
I opened it.
Yeah, this motherfucker. So it was you. Figured as much.
It's not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yeah, Dio, it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Well, whatever. You should probably read it, though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
Yeah, so he would have been penalized too. You get it now? If we hadn't got back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. And you just...
Alright, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
Yeah, I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you at all.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Are there any other recurring characters aside from Clover? Yeah, just one. The girl who is dressed up like an Egyptian pharaoh. She appeared at the very, very end of the game, and we only saw her profile. We didn't actually see her speak or talk or whatever. We just saw her like walking towards the characters from the last game, and like that was it. So technically, I guess you could say that. Yeah, and we did see a photo of June earlier. The game also hinted, and I'm still not sure if I believe it. It's hinting that Tenmyoji was the main character of the previous game because he was like looking for her. The only person who could be looking for her is Jumpy. But then he's old as shit, so I don't know what happened. Yeah, the one that's barely covered.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff.
It's a very nice outfit, I'll have to say.
Did you find any Excelivir?
No, it's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods and that was it. Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh, well, it said so on the screen. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know, and that's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
You guys, they mentioned the bear. The bearers. I was actually having a talk during one of the Diablo streams with Orso and Grizz, and we were talking about, aside from humans, I think bears are the most represented animals in all of video games. There's bears in a lot of stuff. They normally make bears like a mob enemy though, right? But if it's like a fantasy game, they have bears there as like an enemy. Like you have bears in Diablo that you can fight. You can even become a bear. Baldur's Gate, there's obviously that whole thing with bears. Random RPG from like the early 2000s, like Champions of Norath, you could fight bears there. Yeah, we're normally like the low level mob enemies, but they have bears in like all sorts of games. And now here, even Phi is talking about a bear. When's the BG3 stream? I'm not sure. That's a huge time commitment. I was just talking to one of my friends about that. I still want to play it. My friend was saying though he's doing something called like an honor run, and he's on like his 4th honor run or something like that. And he was like, "Yeah, man, this save file is at like 84 hours." And I'm like, "Damn, that's a long time. That is a long time for your 4th playthrough. That is nuts." And that's not even counting the non-honor runs that you've done. I think the reason why they took so long though is because he was saying the first few he did were co-op runs, and if you have to wait for another player to make their turn, I have experience with that because I played Wasteland 3 with a friend. Was that Wasteland 4? Whatever the last Wasteland was, I played it co-op with a buddy, and that shit took fucking forever because it took him so long to do his turns. Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
And basically the length of the game scares me from streaming it. I'm not sure if I should.
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh shit. Oh, so if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
Oh, because you're in the armor. Consider it a combination of high difficulty plus with Iron Man mode. He did say something about no saves coming, so I'm assuming whatever you do just sticks.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
Alright, we still have to vote though, guys. For example, 1 continuous save file only, and every major enemy has a unique special move makes it even deadlier.
What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
Oh, he was probably overhearing us. But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant. But consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
Man, shut up, Dio.
How could you say that?
You're being so contrarian,
I would
bro.
never be so petty as...
Actually, he's not my bro. He's a jerk. Oh yeah, we haven't voted
10
yet.
minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If
Yeah, we're gonna have
no
to vote.
vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
I think we're gonna pick Betray, and then we'll reload, and then we'll pick Ally.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to Ally. All they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose Ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
That lets him, I guess that puts ease on Phi and Luna's consciousness.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
This is just the visual novel completionist in me.
I trust Phi and Luna.
Where you have to see all the routes.
I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyoji, you take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Based on what we saw of the flowchart earlier, I'm pretty sure like the route ends like right after this vote. So this is going to be it for this. We didn't see all the routes in 999.
4 minutes
so this
remain
excuse doesn't really... What are you talking about? We saw all the routes in 999.
Closes.
Alright, Clover, we should probably head into...
Okay.
We got all the endings in 999. Starto.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yeah, don't worry. This time we'll pick Betray, Clover.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we thought back in the Tenmyoji Ally timeline, but the left path extended a bunch.
Can I, take that back?
Hold on. Oh, I thought you were talking about 999 and not Virtue's Last Reward. Wait, you said back in 999. That's what we thought in the Tenmyoji Ally timeline, but the left path extended a bunch. Did it? Oh, you think like it's some stuff might appear or whatever? Maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right, but we'll see. It's just weird that these ones already have like all sorts of stuff on them.
I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
What? Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey, come on.
I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Well, she trusts him a lot. But he doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
You seem pretty ready to betray him back on 4B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, so you're saying you know who he really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
1 minute remains.
Please, choose ally.
I'm sorry, Clover.
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So...
Alright. With that, I turn to face the voting mechanism. Or betray. I guess it will end because we'll have the 9 points. He was infected with a deadly disease. It was unlikely I'd get a chance like this again.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
You still have that injection. I think actually that's probably how this is gonna go. If we vote betray, she's probably gonna inject us with that neostigmarine.
3,
whatever that is.
2, 1.
Yeah, she'll probably inject us. We can't leave and she'll leave anyway. Let's go ahead and see that play out.
Round 2. of the Ambidex results. Thank you, Ambidex.
Alright, let's see it.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh, well you'll know in a moment. What you want to do after that is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you can stay here. Your
That's as good as
choice.
saying you chose betray.
Heh. Let me guess, we're gonna get hit.
Results from round. Please direct your attention.
Plap, 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 plap. Wow. Yeah, none of them even noticed that we would have 9 points if we betrayed.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry, it wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this then?
What's there to explain? Wow, like now we're the asshole.
Are you going with him, Clover?
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move. My feet pounded.
Wait!
He'd have to do better than shout. It was closer, I was almost there, and slammed into the wall. With a yell of triumph, wow, we're finally doing it. What if we leave and then there's just like nothing outside? Like a complete wasteland. Because this is the apocalypse, right? That's what they said. After Radical 6 hit the world.
Shit, that son of a bitch actually did it?
His voice sounded almost surprised. Sorry, but it looks like this is goodbye.
Sigma.
Don't worry. I'll go to the police as soon as I get out. I'm not gonna leave you all here to die.
Don't give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
Agreed.
I also agree.
Man, they're all
That's
saying
it
I'm an
then.
asshole
Let's
now.
get him. Ready?
Yeah.
He's toast.
Just leave it to us.
Hey now. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me, then...
Give it up. Chop!
Clover was able to dodge all of them. Am I going to be able to dodge that? Let me guess, we got hit by Clover? It all happened in the blink of an eye. Man, this sucks. Every other ending, everyone's able to escape easily. When we try,
The number
this shit
it will
happens. Heavy and metal. K had to be holding me down. You're just killing yourselves.
I know. Go, Clover.
Huh?
You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out.
But
This is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
that's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive. Leave!
You did it at the expense of Quark. So did Dio, and they fucking let him go, you know? That jerk. No one was able to... Like, Kay didn't
Fine.
tackle him in that timeline.
You didn't leave me much choice.
This is the game being unfair. Like, Kay will tackle us, but not tackle Dio. It's whack.
Alice!
Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
You can't. You got this, Clover. Man, this is a terrible ending. What a terrible way for things to go. Obviously, if I was not the one who did that, right?
Closed.
If I was in Kay's shoes or
This
whoever else's shoes there, I would have tackled someone too. I was like, okay, you're stuck in here with
all
us now.
doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
He had kind of the upper hand at the time.
Escape is not possible.
Relative. Because everyone was gonna die anyway, you know? Like, that card stopped being useful as soon as he opened the door. I'm surprised she didn't use the
Please
injection.
enjoy your
I am too.
stay.
That's the way I thought this was gonna go, but that didn't happen. Game over. Yeah, that was kind of whack. And my video fucking... Why does my camera keep on freezing, guys? I hate that it does that.
Sigma?
Alright, now we're gonna be the good guys. Let's be good.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You know what I chose, Clover.
No?
Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed towards the wall.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Clap, 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 clap. I wonder if their results end up changing because our vote changed. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Great, now we're all at 8.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So you chose Ally, huh?
Now I wonder how this will continue or if it stops here too. Quark is sick, a kid.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. So you guys chose Ally too,
Of
huh?
course. Tenmyoji had only one BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote Ally, so there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Alice, Kay, and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Yeah, right, Dio.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted Ally, I'd...
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose Ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was Betray. Picking Ally when I knew you guys would pick Betray would have been suicide.
Yeah, whatever.
You can't
Dio.
die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be Betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked Ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3 would make 9.
Yep.
See? Then
He
it'd be
would get
game
out of
of
here.
life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see? That's why I chose Betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal before finally snorting indignantly and walking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the door sliding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
so we are
There is
continuing.
no set limit on usage. The Ambidex gates
Alright, this is all
We can
things
play
we've
the
heard
AB
before,
games, right?
except now we have Clover saying it.
Hey, Didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys show me your bracelets? I want to see what our colors and groups are. So Kay's a red solo. Lunar is a blue pair. I see. Luna and Clover, Cyan, Phi and Alice are magenta. The remaining 3 are all solos. So how are the groups supposed to work? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A, Tenmyoji and Quark, yellow pair up with me, blue, to open one door. Phi and Alice, magenta, pair up with Dio, green, to open up another door. Lunar and Clover, Cyan, pair up with Kay, red, to open the last one.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
I'm surprised we came up with that on our own instead of asking Phi to do it like we have in the other routes.
Oh god, I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
Alright. To the doors then. I guess this is the
So,
Tenmyoji
what should
thing
we do
again.
now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
If we got the Tenmyoji ending, this must be the Quark ending now.
I'm worried about Quark's condition.
If he's with us and it goes down this way,
Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelavir, right?
and we know for a fact it was in the infirmary. I forget who went into the infirmary this time around.
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of a jerk wouldn't?
Okay. We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover and Phi and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
Let's go. Back here again. This room sucked. So this is the pressure exchange
No,
chamber.
this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her while you were waiting for us?
Yeah.
Well, let's head downstairs then.
Good idea.
Oh, I guess the infirmary has not gone through yet. We go there next, I guess. So this is the real
Seems
thing.
like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently, the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. This was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we'd need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
Remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have
It
them
is
on.
something that organizations do though, when there's like I remember when COVID was occurring, my job chose to artificially dry out the building. So like the humidity was quite low. And I think the air was running higher than it normally was. So it was like a positive pressure system. So like air was always escaping. Air from the outside couldn't really come in unless it was treated through the filters that they have in the air system. Because like they're always replacing the air filters over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Then that newspaper article was right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
Yeah.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Yeah, it looks like it's welded. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but...
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir. Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
you could
I'll go look
argue
around upstairs.
that we all need it.
You two take this floor, all right?
Okay.
Got it. We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute, you mentioned it, didn't you, back when Dio was asking questions? We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
so what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes.
Fine. I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay? Promise?
Alright, promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention at a complete loss for words. Here is what she said. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. For what country? SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, right? Well, it started when I met Alice. I told you that I've played the Nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We'd just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. This was the ending of the first game, Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out, barefoot. The majority of the characters we know are Japanese, but 999 itself happened in Nevada. Yeah, so I guess Clover got American citizenship? She ended up becoming American? It's also called the Department of War now, not the Department of Defense anymore. Or I'm sorry, back to the Department of War. But on the way there, our car had been broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking. It turned out Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists, but Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one, and he was in both of the last two nonary games too. So anyway, we'd been grabbed twice, but the people behind the two nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom though, so after that, all these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it. After that, we kind of lived on our own. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day, Alice showed up. I'll need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second nonary game. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first nonary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we, as a species, will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. Oh-ho! I think only Jumpy could, actually. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first nonary game was to research that ability. They kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she'd brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm making all of this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot, more wealth than you can imagine, but I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. A couple days passed and then Alice showed up at our apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first Nonary game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious. My brother too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second Nonary game. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Junpei, like Seven. Yep. Akane. Seven was a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. For the next couple of months, all we did was train. Half of the time, it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOIS agent would need. And the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while, and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day on, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The director decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. So that's why Clover is wearing this skimpy outfit. It's because of Alice.
Yeah.
All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your powers, I guess. I'm guessing you can't use them right now?
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response?
Yeah. If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait.
What?
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
I have some other questions, so moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
What? Why not? You told me all the other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But
Fine, let me rephrase. When are they gonna do it?
well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know?
No, all we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah, it could be next week or next month or even next year.
Why is Sigma asking this when, based on the info we have, we know it already happened?
Or it could have happened already.
Yeah, exactly, Clover. You mean they might have... Yeah, I thought we already established earlier it was Radical 6,
Wouldn't
Sigma.
that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the
Come
three
on,
people
Sigma.
who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Tenmyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna were all lying? I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
And what's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
Purifying the unclean.
Oh, unclean. Unclean, unclean, unclean.
Unclean?
Shut up. Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean,
Yeah, if Alice's blood is what we think it is.
clean. Een. Een. Neostigmine. Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
Yeah, the injector.
Yeah,
I didn't have any idea what it was, though.
exactly.
Are you saying you've heard about this stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of colon esterase inhibitor. That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
What? I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. I'll start at the top, all right? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine. Following me?
Yeah. It's the poison in our bracelets.
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is... I guess you can...
Oh, so this would save one of us.
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So we can just inject ourselves with it.
Yeah! We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
That means we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's see.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey, Clover, wait. Clover. It was too late. She was on the lift and gone. Damn. I was understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Fi, where did Clover go? Fi, can you hear me? She didn't stay. Oh no! Oh no, she's got Radical 6 too in this timeline. She gestured toward the exit. That way. Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. You're just gonna leave her there, Sigma? You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? What the Sigma, what the fuck? She took care of you when you had it in that other timeline, and then you're just gonna do this? Why would catching Clover be a priority? She's gonna tell Alice no matter what. Oh my god, dude. Sigma sucks, bro. This game hasn't really had any redeeming qualities for Sigma, in my opinion. And now he left her alone. She might pass out. She might get attacked. Where is everybody? Luna and Tenmyoji were gone too. He was still asleep. Oh, we haven't been in this room before. This must be for that other route. Damn, where is everyone though? This is what he gets for leaving Phi behind. Yeah, this is pretty weird now. Yeah, what is going on here? The infirmary. Let me guess, is everyone dead? I ran into the room and stopped short. What the hell? Does he have Radical 6 too now? This can't be real. They're all dead. Holy shit, they really are all dead. Island of Flesh were bodies. Had they sliced themselves open or stabbed one another? One scalpel. Yeah, they must have all had Radical 6. At the same time when Phi started showing symptoms. Time to wake up. Yeah, and now he has Radical 6 too. Well, shit, that didn't go well. Wow, that Radical 6 spread really fast. Clover. And that was Clover's ending? Well, I guess they did tell us her backstory for why she's here. Alright, let me get my model moving again. Alright. Now, where do we go from here? Does knowing about Neostigmine let you go through that one story lock? I think it should. It didn't say we unlocked the key though. But just knowing about that should be fine. 5 minutes of life. Oh yeah, that's probably for that then. Okay. So we'll go there.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
But we will save here though. And we will continue this next time because, like I said at the beginning, I have my dental appointment in the morning and your bear has to sleep now. If I didn't have the dental appointment, I would have been playing probably another 2 or 3 hours, but I gotta get up for this damn dentist appointment. Oh, man. At least I'll have clean teeth, guys. Alright, I hope you guys have a good night, a good morning, whichever it is, and I'll catch you guys later. I might end up streaming when I get home from the dentist appointment though, because I think I'll have some time before I have to go to work. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you guys have a good night, a good morning, whichever it is. And I'll see you. Huffy Bear out.